I'm back with another scintillating, exciting Secrets of Stand-Up comedy video. I'm Rich Williams. I'm going to do everything I can to make you the best possible stand-up comic you can be. I want to talk about your purpose. Why are you doing this? I've touched on this a little bit before, but I want to go in depth. There's a lot of benefits to doing stand-up comedy besides the laughter, which, once you feel that and hear that and take that in from an appreciative audience that you're entertaining, there's no feeling like it in the world. It is addicting, and I am hooked on it. I've loved it since the first laugh I ever got. You're also going to get the camaraderie of being around other like-minded, funny people. You're going to connect with them in a way that you don't connect with most people, because you can talk about and joke about some of the most horrific things in the world, and you and they know that, you're just joking around. You're trying to let off some steam. That's one of the things that's really helped me with comedy, is it's gotten me through a lot of tough times in my life. It's helped me put things in perspective, the ups and downs, the tragedies. The exercises I give you in these videos, they're not just to make you a better comic. It's to improve your life. Think about the writing 10 jokes a day. It's not just giving you new material. It's not just refining stuff that you already have and adding on to it. What it accomplishes is, at the end of the day, you can look into the mirror and go, I got something done. I feel good about myself today. No matter what else is going on in my life, I was disciplined enough to do my 10 jokes. That's how I feel with these videos. It's a pain in the ass making them sometimes. I have a life. I have things that I have to do. I had to take Willie to get his nails clipped today, and that's a whole ordeal. He has to have a mild sedative, and he's freaking out. He's 11 pounds, but they have to put a muzzle on him. He's screaming and looking at me like I've betrayed him. It's a whole thing. And then I'm talking with comics on the phone tonight after going through their videos and helping them. But it's 10:13 p.m. Eastern Time on a Monday night. I'd rather be watching Monday Night Football. But you know what? When I finish this and I upload it and I schedule the time that it's going to air, I feel good. I can go to bed and go, I got something done. I'm moving forward. It's given me a purpose. And that's what comedy does for so many people. I talked to a guy in Canada. I didn't get permission to use his name, so I won't. He was a comic. He took some time off, and he got back into it recently. He sent me a video. Man, I was blown away. Here's why he's doing comedy now. His wife passed away. He wants to both do it as a tribute to his wife, but also to let audience members know that it's okay, that other people are going through this, that other people are grieving. You're not alone, and you can get through all of this stuff. It's very heavy, but what a beautiful reason to do comedy. So think about that for yourself. What are the reasons you're doing this for? If it's for fame and money, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not one of these people that, it's so negative. No, it's great to be famous and wealthy. That's a perfectly acceptable goal. Your goal could be, I want to leave something behind that says I was here on this planet, and there's YouTube videos that will live on of me doing jokes, my creation. I want to create something in my life. For some, it may just be, I need variety. I can't just go to my 9 to 5, 5 days a week, and push out all the things at work and have it be the same redundant life. I need some thrill, some excitement. It could also be, I want to entertain people. I want to make people laugh. Find out what that reason is for you and focus on it. Remember it during the difficult times and use that as motivation to keep putting in the work. And I don't even like saying work, because you're writing jokes and you're driving to an open mic. It's not that hard. And the rewards they far outweigh whatever you're little gripes are about our work that we're doing, this very heavy lifting of a pencil and a piece of paper, or a keyboard and a computer screen. All of that leads me into this. And really consider this. Your act is a representation of you. We may not think of it that way because we're just trying to find jokes at work, things that we find funny, things that the audience finds funny. Realize that you can write and talk about anything that pops in your mind. Anything in the world, anything that's ever happened, is currently happening, what you think may happen in the future. Think about what you're writing about, what you're talking about on stage. I got this lesson. It was a great club in Wildwood, New Jersey. It was when I was starting out. I got booked to MC. Because it was a tourist town, there were 2 shows a night, 7 nights in a row. The club owner, he was so great because he was a no bullshit type of guy. During my set, I had very limited material, so it's not like I could just drop bits. But I had this one joke. Have you ever been so drunk that, and one was like, call in sick to work from the bar, snuck in alcohol to a movie theater because there's nothing like being drunk, watching Mulan, or whatever the dumb joke was. And then the big punchline of that was, have you ever been so drunk? Yeah, the bed. And it got a laugh. And I go, that's really tough to explain. Hey, honey, the dog blanked the bed again. What do you mean we don't have a dog? Something like that. The club owner pulled me aside after the second show, and he says, hey, I gotta ask you a question. That whole pooping the bed joke, why? Now, I never had been asked that question before. I'm like, what do you mean, why? It gets a laugh. Because I know, yeah, the audience really liked it. But do you want to be the poop in the bed guy? Is that what you want to be known for? You can do the joke. I'm not telling you to drop it, but is that who you are? And I dropped the joke. I got what he was saying. Because no, I wasn't the going to the bathroom in my own bed guy. I was better than that. Doesn't mean that the joke doesn't work or anything like that, but it was beneath me. I took that mentality throughout my career. There's no joke in my act that I do that I'm not proud of. I cut all that stuff out. If I start even thinking of something like that, I go, yeah, it's a funny thought, funny idea, but I'm not going to waste any time on it because it doesn't represent who I am. And that's what I want to do. I want to connect with the audience by sharing the experience of me and who I am and what I think and my point of view. That's what point of view is. And I'll get to that in another video because that's a whole other thing. You hear, what's his POV? What's his point of view? It's a representation of how you see and interpret the world. So really give that some thought and look at your act and go, is this who I am? Again, I would never tell you not to do a certain joke. I might try to persuade you not to do it. I may suggest things in such a way that you stop doing the joke, but you're free to say whatever you want on stage. That's your creative license. But think about it. Why are you doing this? And is what you're doing representative of who you are as a person? That's it. I'll see you again tomorrow with another video. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, you know what's funny? My cousin Judy watches these videos, and she sees me in like a hat and a scarf sometimes. She's like, do you have heat in your house? Is your furnace working? And it's like, yeah. First of all, I like it cold in here when I'm filming these because it's like Letterman. He used to keep the studio very cold because if it's too warm, you get a little tired, a little slower. If it's crisp, you are more active and crisp. And I also like looking different in the videos so you can tell when you're skimming them, oh, this is the one about this and this is the one. But yeah, my heater works. Love you, Judy. Bye. Love you, the Raymond.